Hi guys, Cindy here. So it's nail day. We're going to work on our nails today. I did a short showing the nails from last week, what I had done, and I asked what y'all wanted to see, and no one's replied. So we're going to do these this week. I've worn half of these, and I need to wear the other half because they're probably about 6 months old, and I don't want to waste them. But you guys hadn't seen them, so and I got some really bright pink ones that I picked up at Penny's yesterday. But we'll wear those this spring, this summer. Anyway, we'll wear them maybe next week. We'll see. So these are called Cheerful Cheetah. I picked these up at Walgreens, but you can probably get them on the side if they still have it. I know our Walgreens is they did have a whole lot more selection of these. They've kind of toned it down, the one that I use, because they've added some of the other the ones that are not light, so they don't have as much room. But that's okay. You can get these on Amazon. You can get them on the site too, so that's good. I mean, it wasn't that big of a selection, but it's about gone to half. So these are what these strips look like. We got some rose gold ones. We got some like mauve ones. We've got some cheetah ones. We don't have very many cheetah ones. We can probably use these on our pinkies. And then we've got some more mauve ones with a little dot on it. And the reason I'm back, because I'm trying not to move the camera so that I don't have to run the risk of flipping it off or anything, because I'm not real good at editing. This is just a side hustle. I'm not even monetized. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of money on stuff. So I just have to hold my nails up. Okay, so I pulled the nails off this morning. This right hand did real good. Like I showed you in the short, it lasted all week. This left hand didn't do quite so good. This in here has got a little piece of the other nail left on it. I didn't want to crack my nail. Looks like it's coming off a little bit better now. Maybe that's because I put some nail polish on it. Anyway, so that'll be okay. Now, that must have loosened it up. I put 2 coats of nail polish on it. Of course, now I just scraped part of it off, but that's okay. And the tips is not really what comes loose. It's what comes loose here at the cuticles. I pushed my cuticles back. This nail here, I didn't really see that I had cracked it or anything, but it looked kind of weird and sideways and everything. So I must have pulled off the tip of it when I removed that off. But it just been on a couple days, so it wasn't good and loose. But anyway, so these 2 are the ones that I had to redo. This one fell completely off last week. And then this one, it was chipped up, but I just left it on anyway. So anyway, let's get started. Take a drink. I put collagen powder in these. Not a whole lot, about half a scoop. I have 2 of them a day, typically. So let's start with the pinkies. We don't have a whole lot of pinkies. We can do this cheetah print pinky. I did kind of push my cuticles back, like I said. See, well, let's do 1 pinky for 2 nails. They're not got that much on it, but I doubt it. Why don't we do this pinky over here? It's got a little bit of glitter in it. And then this pinky, the other side over here, it's a little bit bigger. Or we could try to do 1 for each one. If I cut it in half, let's get some scissors. And hope we don't just ruin our net pinky. Let's try to cut this in half. So, I don't know. I think my nails have grown out enough that too much of the cuticle have to show. We're just going to have to make do. We're going to do this little one with the glitter on this nail. And the one without the glitter upside down on this nail. See, it's a little bit more challenging when you, on that second set. And the ones I wore last week, I guarantee you, that'll be a big challenge to get another set out, because I had to use 2 nails just for Friday to get through the day. So, and those was those O'Hore nails. I was thinking about buying some more O'Hore nails. I saw there was some on Amazon, part of a monthly special. said it was $7. They look kind of jelly nails. Okay. I just pulled that off to see if it would be long enough for one nail. I don't know. It would have to be up high on the, no, it's not gonna be enough. We tried. In fact, even at that, I might have cut the little tip off this tiny pinky, but that's okay. This pinky is a little bit, the nail doesn't grow all the way to the top. It doesn't hook up. That's the nail I injured multiple times when I was doing gel nails and stuff from hitting them on the keyboards. And you wouldn't think that would be a big deal, but apparently my fingers got more strength than you would realize. So, this one. Okay, so if you do these upside down, the little bit slightly bigger one, it does okay. It doesn't do okay whenever you, when you try to do the fat in there. And I can't believe, well, I don't know what I used last time. I think last time I must have had the pinkies with these little gold ones. Which I like those gold ones. We're going to use several of those. At least one per hand, maybe two. Okay. And I do like, I got some bright, I went and had my hair done, and I had some little, Penny's has these little rewards, like if you, I need to check, make sure. If when you buy stuff, it'll save it up, and after $200 purchase, you get $10 reward. Okay. Yeah. So these little prep pads, I do use those whenever I'm doing it. And this one, what I was looking for? I was looking for my stick to get this gel, these little strips out of here. They don't want to come out easily. So, these are definitely going to have to be filed down. So today is church day. We watched church on TV. It was sleeted last night and the roads were bad. So I don't get my Sunday eat out today. That's okay. I'll have a link-a-zine. Okay. So then the next nail, we're going to do this little stripe one here. We can see if that'll work on the 4th fingers. See, here's 1/4 finger, and here's 1/4 finger. So that's what we're going to do for those. These are a little older where they had the individual ones, which I like those. I wish they all did. I don't like having to keep up with that, that long strip. Hope everyone had a good Valentine's Day. And it turned out the way you was wanting. Scratch my head. But anyway, back to pennies. So I had $20 worth. It seems like you'll go it and you think, I know, because, you know, I only go to the hairdresser every 2 months to try to save money. Plus, I'm trying to get it to grow out. If you look at some of my old videos, it was pretty short. So we're trying to grow it out. It only grows 1/2 inch a month, so it takes a while. So then we'll save this one. If something comes off, I have to use it this, you know, if it's like one of these pointers or something comes off, I might be able to use it for that this week. But with just one, we really don't have enough to use. I mean, I could. I mean, we'll just wait and see. If nothing else fits on a nail, I will. I remember when I got these, I wasn't that excited about them. I don't remember if I got these at Walgreens or off the website. Like I said, we used to get good stuff at Walgreens, but now they just have a few solid colors, which, I mean, it'd do it a pinch. I mean, you know. And they'll have sales. Sometimes they're like 25% off or something. But they used to just have more. But now they've cleaned off some shelf space to do the ones that you don't. Well, there's two other kinds. Well, there's more than two. There's a kind that the stick under the lamp. That's ones I like. There's the kinds that you just stick on like stickers, and you can put gel top coat on it or anything else. I don't like those at all. I've used them. Those ruined my nails because I guess I was picking on them or something, and they would, you know, they was just as bad as using, any other strip. I mean, if you like strips, then that's fine. So on the middle nail, let's just do just a solid one here, and then we will. So I'm going to use this. Let's see. I'm going to use this fan's not quite as fat as the other hand. Or, I don't know, I really like, why don't we use, instead of the solid, why don't we use these little gold ones? We hadn't used one of those yet. So we can use that one there, and this one there. Maybe we'll do that. We can use solid on two nails together if we want to. Nothing says they gotta be, it's just, I kind of like them off center a little bit, But this one here, one of them would have been okay, but the other, well, either you could use this one right here that would fit both nails, but we only have one of those. So if you went lower, one would be too skinny, and if you went higher, the other one would be a little on the big side, which we don't want that. So we're just going to save those for an emergency if we have to fix one. And we might, because they might have been older when I got them, because I probably got them on sale at Walgreens, which if that was the case, they would have held them longer. They would have been a little bit older when I got them, because they're not going to mark them. I would have got them like $3.99 or something like that. They're not going to mark them down that low that quick. But some of them, they'll have them like buy one, get another set half price. Now, Penny's don't ever mark theirs on sale, but you can use your $10 coupon or your reward. So I need to scan in yesterday's receipt to make sure that they get that, so it'll save up. So basically, I can, by the time you get a multi-dimensional color and, the base price when I go and get the multi-dimensional color is $185 plus a tip, which a tip does not count as a thing. When I just get the root touch-up, because I get the Olaplex treatment and everything, because like I'm saying, I'm trying to keep my hair from falling out. I think I did the wrong one there. I don't guess it really matters. We'll say that there. Anyway, it's only like $130 or something like that, which that's still quite a lot for a root touch-up. But I do the Olaplex treatment and stuff because my hair's longer and I'm trying to get it to grow and keep it from breaking off. And so I only go every 2 months to 8 weeks. I would like to go longer, but by the time that 8 weeks comes, I'm feeling pretty grungy. You can tell, like, whenever I do my morning videos, I don't have any makeup or anything on, and my hair's just pulled back and clippy. So you can tell it looks pretty bad. There's a lot of gray showing up front, and the ends are extra brittle because of processing. But they're getting better because, I've been taking the collagen, and I'm trying to be careful. So today I did not wash my hair, so they say if you wash your hair less, that's supposed to be a big help too. So, now then, what are we going to do for the pointer? We can do a plain color for the pointer. Or we can do this thing with the dot, except we're going to use that for the thumb. Or we can use more gold. Gold's always good. We can use one hand with a cheetah print. That would give us 2 cheetah prints. And maybe one hand with the gold. And then if this cheetah print, gets bad or something, we can put another one on. So let's do that. Each hand doesn't have to be identical. Besides, if we have to mess with any different nails, it's not going to be identical anyway. Now this is kind of small, but this pointer finger on this hand is not that big, so it's okay. That's about the only finger this would fit on. The other pointer finger is a little bit wider. Okay. So I don't know if we can do it. Like the hair today did okay, but she dried it and it looked real nice. I mean, she just dried it. She didn't curl it because I told her I'm just going home. Plus, I don't want to pay extra for that. Or already just for like a regular haircut's like $50, or it was. And now, and you used to could do an add-on for $16. Not even more, it's $30. To just cut add-on when you get a color or something. So we're going to see how these last. Because these, I don't know exactly how they are. Probably 6 months. I probably opened them 6 months ago. Okay, so now in this hand, we can do another gold. We can do a solid color. We may as well do a solid color because this one's probably going to come off. We're probably going to have to redo that one anyway because this is my right pointer finger. So we'll just do a solid color. And when it comes off, we'll do gold or something else. See how nice these are? You don't have to mess around trying to get something to fit. Famous last words. I just now kind of put this a little bit too close to the cuticle. But as a general rule, right now I'm kind of pushing it down with this. And it's just one little side, and that's just because, that's the reason I like the Dashing Diva nails. You don't have to fight to get it to fit. Even on this second set, like these over here, we're just really getting down to the bone pile of what we can wear because this is the second set. And the other brands, you're just having to fight to get something to fit. And like they'll say, you're supposed to stretch them out. I've seen, no, you don't want to stretch them out. You're going to rub all that adhesive from the nail onto your fingers. We want them to fit the first time. You can't be messing around. I mean, I don't know what they think. That adhesive will only stick so much. If you've taken your finger, stretching it out and messing with it, it's not going to stick. Now the thumbs. Now this one here, like I said, it's, by the time I stick my finger and fix vapor rub every night, sometimes they will last. And sometimes they don't. So, this is what they look like. We got the thumbs. The only things that we got big enough for a thumb is this one. We have these solid ones that we could cut down, but we're not going to do that. And so we're going to say this thumb, it's going to be this. And this I could do upside down, which I don't want to. I'm going to need to, okay, so we could do extra small, but then we have a lot of nail showing on the other one, so we don't want to do that. We're going to, even though I don't like to, we're going to trim up that other, the one for the right hand, a little bit. Okay. So this is solid with a little dot on it. I'm just pushing it down. I might have got this a little close to the cuticle, but it still is underneath it. It's not on top. You definitely do not want to overlay it. Okay. I wish we had some more brands like Dashing Diva that had plenty of nails the right size. The others just don't. Okay, so we're going to use this big fat one here for the other nail. And we are going to cut it down a little bit. Just a hair. Don't really like doing it, but I don't like nails that don't fit either. Just a hair. We cut just a little bit off of it. See that one side? Now then, I'm going to go ahead and try to round this off just a hair. Okay, so I rounded that off. Let's see. This is not my best thing to do. I don't like doing that, but anyway, we want them to fit. Okay, that looks like it did okay. Where's my little stick? Let's push this down. Okay, so the little dot's a little off center, but even the other one that I didn't mess with is off center, so it's okay. If these, I got some other spare nails for any fixes this week, if we need them. And I will be sure and let you know if we do. Cut the tip off this a little bit. Okay. Let's put these in the box. The little blade. Okay. Thought that looked weird. Have this little thing in there. That one, Tony and Danny, those were the most expensive nails. And they had the most cheapest packaging. You know. So, if we redo any this week, we can use gold or something. What colors did we wear last week? We might could save these golds to wear with something else if we have to. I don't remember what colors we wore. We used those Valentine ones. These would look good with those heart ones that we wore last week. Put our gloves on. Get a drink. Make sure everything's pushed in. But yeah, if we redo those, or I might save those golds. Sometimes if I don't forget, sometimes I might just throw them in the trash and not even think about it. But like those little golds, those are a good size. And, you know, the bit kind of your, you know, middle ring finger and the other one. Okay. So let's cook these 60 seconds each hand, which is 30-second thing. I should have saved some of my chatter for when this is going. So, anyway. So after this, I'm going to get something to eat, and then I'm going to start on week 6 of my Lean Six Sigma class. I don't know, they're talking about just really a lot of snow and ice and stuff tomorrow. They better be cleaning up the roads so the kids can go to school. That's what I'm counting on. Then we can drive to work without worry. Well, as much worry. You always have a little worry. Okay, one more time for this hand. I really liked the gold ones. I don't know. I'm sure that we'll have nails fall off and I'll get to put another gold one on. But I can say put that in with a different set, this kind of, you know, neutral color. Any of those that's left, if they're still good. I saw a advertisement for some gel nail strips. I forgot what brand, and it might have been on Facebook. I don't know exactly where it was, but it said it would cure in the sunlight. You didn't have to use the lamp. So if you don't like lamps and stuff, but I don't know if you have to actually be in the sun or if just your lamp, natural light from the being indoors would do it. Okay, now we're doing the other hand. So, for 2 times. And then after I file them, we can do another one each hand. I might do that off camera though. I just want to get them cured enough so that we can file them. And I don't know that I've ever read the directions. What did it say? Select, or film, trim, cure under the lamp for 45 seconds. So, 60 seconds ought to be plenty. We've been doing overkill. One more time. So this is a horror lamp. I've got a Dash and Diva lamp too. I might have 2. I have to just in my bag because it seems like they sent me one with my first order, and then I bought some little starter kit with like some plain nails and it had it in there too. So I might have 2 or 3. Okay, this is the little nail file that comes with it. We'll see how that's gonna do. This came with it. Probably not as good as the other one, but good enough. It's okay. I mean, you couldn't keep it very long and use it just week after week after week. It's probably good enough for 2 sets, though. Well, since we only had to do 45 seconds and we did 60 seconds, I don't guess we need the gloves anymore. See, I don't know what I paid. I bet it's probably cheap. I bet it's like $3.99 or something at Walgreens. Because I don't think I would have ordered these. But they took, because I can remember thinking, oh, well, these are all a lot prettier than the box looked. I did like them a lot better than I thought I would. This is the poor little nail I broke off somehow. I don't actually remember doing it. The problem, but this strip was on here just for like a day and a half, not even 2 days. Let's see, I did it Friday morning, Saturday morning, maybe 2 days. So it didn't have a really good chance to loosen up, and it might have just took the tip off with it. The tips get kind of thin, from doing them a lot. I mean, just naturally, some's going to come off of it. But for the most part, they're pretty safe. You can't type with real long nails anyway, so they're good enough. This thumb, back when I was doing the other stuff, like gels and all that other stuff, it was just in a real bad shape. All my nails are doing really good now. I'll have the tip of one come off every now and then. By tip, I just mean part of it, not even the whole nail. Just very rarely do I have that. I had that happen on my thumb. I think that's before I started doing the videos. Did something you're not supposed to do. I was using my fingernails as tools, and it got me. So hopefully I've learned my lesson. Okay, we used pretty much all of their supplies. except for the Aurora lamp, which their lamp's exactly like it. Don't use a little alcohol pad before I started. Using their little teeny tiny file. Okay, here you go. So, I'm going to put this here. Maybe they'll do a thumbnail. I typically just let Yahoo select the thumbnail, and then I just kind of pick out 3, and that works out better. If I try to create a thumbnail, it's not going to be as good. So anyway, thank you for watching. We'll see you next nail day. Bye-bye.